Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. So I'm going to give a few minutes and let everybody get in here. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Had a lot happening. Hello, Ms. Michelle. Welcome. Like I said, we're just going to give it a little bit of time, let everybody get in here, say hello. Please smash that like on your way in. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you here. The mod should be in momentarily. Let me I don't know why I'm in this. Let me get the instructions all up and ready just in case, you guys. Hello, everybody coming in. I see you coming in. Hey, D. Joe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So how was everyone's weekend? We generally do the live mini reads on Sundays, but yesterday we covered the Nicola Bully case and it ran right into past 1 o'clock when we generally start. I hope everyone is having a good day today. There's Marie Burks. Good morning, lovely. Or good afternoon, I should say. Hello, Maria. Please smash the like on your way in, everybody. Cheryl says, busy weekend, lots of things to do. Yes, the weekend was very busy. So I don't know if you guys seen in the community tab, I have a couple of other pictures. My sweet nephews for basketball. There you go. Let me just pull these up and I'm going to show you guys because I did come across some photos that I wanted to show you because everybody was talking about this fence. Okay, how am I going to show this now? Hang on a sec, you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay. Get out of that now. Marie just woke up. Okay. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, you guys. Let me just make this bigger so you can see it. So this is the gate. And you can see there's even a dog on this side that won't go through there. There's Sister. Hello. Gabby. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Angie. So this is what I was talking about in my live yesterday. See how there's grading on this? That dog would not be able to get through. Like you can see, there's a dog even standing on this side. Okay, and the other one is this one here, which I found interesting. Because you can see they had barbed wire all up and down this fence too. So the dog would not have been able to go through. So I wanted to show you that, you guys. Like, can you see right here? where the barbed wire is. Can you guys see these photos? I don't know if you can. If not, I will put them in my community tab. Okay, I gotta share this. Hang on. Oh, no, this one. Share. There. So you guys can see that now. See where the barbed wire is here? That goes all up and down the fence. You can see more of it down here. It goes all up and down this fence on this side. So that dog, and you can see here the grating that's on the fence, that dog would not have been able to get through there if she was taken out through that gate. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that. I will put those pictures in the community tab also after the live. So I just wanted to get that out there. Okay. So let me just copy this. Okay, so if you guys want to get your requests in for mini reads, there's the instructions. It's a $15 super chat for those of you with a sliding bar. I think there's only a couple of options that you have. And make sure it's in US dollars. Hello, Cheryl. So if you do want a mini read, please get your requests in. Now, I've also been asked to do a couple of updated reads. So watch for those this week. There's also a lot of buzz going around while we're waiting for everybody to get their requests in. There's also a lot of buzz going around about Madeline McCann. Apparently, there is a girl that has come forward thinking that she may be Madeline, and they're going to be doing some DNA testing. Thank you, sister. Okay, sis all black if possible. One me, okay. Does with the black. Yes, either give me a name of a message of somebody you want a message from heaven from. You will get one of these. If you want the black cards for just added information for your read, just put in there instead of a name, put the black cards, and I will give you a few of these. Okay, so Des. 2, DD. 3, Mama. And Bruce. I got you. So there are the instructions. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in now. I'm going to get to shuffling up the cards here, and we will get going. So what you will get from this deck, you will get one from this deck. Usually a lot more come out. If they do fall out, I take them, but you're guaranteed at least one from here and two from here. Like I said, a lot of the times you get more and more. I will take them. Marie. And you want to hear from Grandma Jane. I got you. So like I said, you guys, just like how Marie Burks did it there, if you want the message from heaven instead of the black cards, just give me a name of who you want the message from heaven from, and we will do that instead of the black cards. So I'm just going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys, and then we will get going. Hey, Missy. And no problem, my dear. So we're anxiously awaiting you guys too. Oh, thank you, Marie. Member for 15 months. I love you too. Just finished my surprise. Uh-oh, I got a surprise. Yay. Love surprises. I wish I could put those up, but the free ones that come up don't show up on my StreamYard, so I can't post them to the screen, but I do see them over there on my studio. And I love that locket that you got, Missy. Thank you for sending me a picture of that. That is just beautiful. I love that. That was nice. Really nice. So while we're doing this, you guys, did you guys all see my live yesterday about the Nicola bully? And what did you think about where she was found and stuff? Hello, Stone Racing. Hello, welcome. There's a lot of mixture out there, you guys, of what people actually think. Me personally, I don't think that she could have. I did put, if you haven't seen the photo of the depths of the water, maybe I'll just pull it up here. Give me a second just to get these shuffled up, you guys. And then I'll pull it up. Okay, so let me just pull that picture up for a minute. Where did I save it now? Hang on a sec, you guys. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So let me pull this up while we're waiting for everyone to get in here and get in your requests. Okay, so here it is here. And this is what I was talking about yesterday. I couldn't find it, and then I did find it. I had it in the wrong file. Okay, so all this green, though, at the time of her disappearance, okay, she was last seen in the supper field. All this here is all a foot deep. Apparently, it was wintertime, and the water wasn't very high. So even in these deeper areas here, it's not as deep as it usually is. This was still under 5 feet, 4 feet, 4'2" or something they were saying. This here is between 1 and 2 feet. And then down here is back to a foot deep again. Okay. So where they say she fell in would have been right here. It was only a foot of water. Even out here to the other side, it's between 1 and 2 feet. Even on the other side here, it's a little deeper, I guess. So it's more towards 2 feet. But this is quite the distance. Okay, so she had only a foot of water here. There's also a fence that comes right down here to the water line that she could have grabbed and pulled herself out. And within 10 minutes of the last sighting of her, okay, and then within like 5 minutes, her phone, and that was found on the bench, somebody would have seen her in the water here and helped get her out. Okay, so really picture this, you guys. This is only a foot, and this is about 1 to 2 feet on this side. So all the way across, you could have walked across this. Now, this is apparently an abandoned place over here, and I do believe an abandoned place came up in my read. So could somebody have taken her across? I don't know, but I have her going out this way. Now, the other thing I want to show you, let me just pull it up here. And get it on my other screen so I can show you. And I did say when I found these mappings there that I would show you again. Okay, so here it is here. Okay, so this was my mapping when we were looking for her. And I had said, there's the bench. So all of this water here down to about here is only a foot. That's a long way. And all of this is like 2 feet. So if she wanted to, she could have walked straight across. Hello, Shelly. Good morning. The instructions are in the chat. If you guys want a mini read, we are taking requests right now. But I'm just bringing this back up to show you what I did find. So this is deeper here, right here. This corner here would have been about 4 feet. And then it goes back to being a foot again, all the way around. Okay, and like I said, over here, you can see how shallow this is. So how would her body be able to float through a foot of water? A lot of these places here, you guys, like I just showed you on the map, are only like a foot of water. She wouldn't have floated by here. And people that live in the area, I have talked to several. A lot of the parts of this river were very shallow, like not even a foot in some places. Some places it was bone dry with water running like through it. A lot of underbrush. So how would she make it through all of only a foot of water here? Even if she made it down into here, it becomes a foot again all around here up to the bridge. It gets a little deeper again here at the bridge. Really, really shallow through here again, this curve. And then a little deeper again over here. I think they said around 2 feet. And she was found. And then it's a foot again. Over here, it's down to almost bone dry in a lot of places. And just like a foot, you can like walk across. Her body wouldn't have been able to float past there to be found over here. And apparently she was found, whoops. This is a fallen tree in the water. And here it's said to be about 3 feet, 3 to 4 feet. She was found on this side and the water runs this way. So if she was going to get caught up, I would assume she would have been on this side. There was a gentleman, the gentleman that found the dog walkers, the female was sitting here. He was standing here pointing this way. So she was over here somewhere. Now, there's a video out there, you guys, and I was really disgusted because somebody went out there with a drone and was videotaping them pulling her body out on this side. And they had a hard time. This bank is like almost straight down. So if somebody tossed her, this is the wall And then this is the road. Okay, a little bit of grassy area here in the road. If somebody tossed her down, she could have tumbled down here and landed here. Because I feel if she would have been coming with the river's flow, I don't think she could have, because there's too shallow of water over here. Like I said, even over here, it's almost like bone dry. And this is only about a foot again. Somebody would have seen her. But what I'm saying is over here, she would have got caught up on this side. And she was found on this side, right here, right in this area, right here. To me, I think she was thrown over this wall. We did see the, let me see if I can pull up those pictures. Where did I see that now? I think it was here. No, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. Hang on a sec, you guys. I've got the picture somewhere. It's just like, where are they? Oh my gosh, the snow just started. Oh. Anyway, I don't know where it is right now, and I don't want to take up too much time because we're doing Miss Michelle, I've got you. As you guys can see, it is getting darker. Oops, you can't see. Anyway, this is where she was found, and I just don't think that she can get down that way. I think it's very, look at how dark it got. We have just got a snowstorm that just started. We're supposed to get about 30 to 40 centimeters again. So let me turn on this light, you guys. I don't think that's going to be bright enough. Turn on this one. That's a little brighter. The cards will be down here, so it should be okay. Let me turn this one off. Okay. Grandpa Omar. Right. And I know from speaking with somebody, a coroner, from when I was doing previous cases, I spoke to somebody here and I asked them, what happens when a body goes into water? And they said it would float for a bit. It would sink within, like, say it went in at noon. And this is just hypothetical. Say a body went into the water at noon. The body would float for a couple minutes and then it would sink. Within 2 to 3 days, that body would resurface because the gases build up in the body. The body would resurface. And then within another day, it sinks again. That's what happens when a body goes into water. Exactly. There's no way that she could have floated through a foot of water. There's no way. Especially with the jacket that she had on and that, it would have, when the body came back up, all the gases and everything would be in that coat too. I know it's gory to talk about, you guys, but it's true. You know what I mean? So I just don't think it's plausible. I'm going to wait for the reports. I hope they dot all their I's and cross all their T's. But I'm going to wait for the report to come out and see exactly what happened, if there's any sign of foul play, because I do believe it was foul play. There's no way that her body would be dumped out there. Sorry, there's no way that her body would end out there where she was dumped. And a lot of people from the area have been emailing me, and they have even said that's the first area as you're leaving the area where she last was seen by the dog park and the schools. As you go out that road, that's the first area that you would come to that would not have CCTV cameras. So somebody doing it late at night. There was somebody yesterday in the chat saying something about maybe being dumped in the early morning hours when people are sleeping, people aren't awake. It's a area where a lot of people aren't going anyway. So it's not a high traffic area. So it's just something to look at, you guys. And I don't know if it is a holiday over in the UK today, but maybe we will get something today. If they do, I will put it in my community tab. But let's get to the reads. First up is Des. And Des wants, instead of a message from heaven, she would like the black deck. So we will be doing that. So with these cards, you guys, you don't always get what you want. You may want specific questions answered. This is just a mini read, so we don't do that. And what we do is this is going to be messages from those that were close to you, friends, family that have crossed over. Don't forget, when the ones we love have crossed over to the other side, they see everything, okay? So you may be at this party and, you know, you leave to go home. The people that you have as your guardians and watching over you, they may continue to watch, okay? I got to take off this sweatshirt, you guys. They see everything that's going on, okay? So 90% of the time, you are going to get what they think you need to know. Sometimes the questions that you do have do get answered without you even asking, okay? I don't know. I have had pets come through, Shelly. I have. Not very often, but I have. Okay, so let's get Mama out here. There's Mama. So let's see what Spirit does to know this week. Oh, I better get my glasses on so I can see. Okay. So Ancestor for Des. So what does Des need to know this week? See this? Who in the world are you? Look at the home. This is representing the home life. You see up on the top there, it looks like somebody on top looking out. I've got somebody here doing, I don't know what, it looks like a frog, but it looks like the house is on fire. So this tells me about turmoil. I got to put it over here because my light is, hang on a sec, let's see if we can get a better setup here. The snowstorm starting is not helping you guys. This is getting to know the new you. Okay, this is signifying a lot going on around the home. To me, it looks like the home on fire. And I'm not saying that your home is going to start on fire, but this tells me fire also tells me about a lot of heated aggression, arguments, stuff like that. We've got somebody looking out here, going up to this lookout tower. So I do feel like there's some things going on, some spying, stuff like that. Somebody watching, really watching every move you make. I think we know who that is. But let's see, let's get some clarification on this. Who in the world are you? And it's almost like, let's see the card. Who in the world are you? It's almost like this is telling you, like, you didn't really know a certain person as well as you thought you did. Okay, so let's get some clarification on this. Little wolf girl. And you know what she stands for? She stands for it's okay to be alone. Okay, you see on the bottom, it's all right to be alone. And then we got the mermaid and the turtle. Okay, and this is about learning new things. So I really do feel like whatever this turmoil is, I do feel like it's going to be continuing for some time. I do feel like there's somebody that is watching your every move. And I do feel like this person, and you know who I'm talking about, really does want to see you go down. And it's almost like you see the waving of the white flag. It's like, come on, stop. When's this going to end type thing? Like, I'm waving the white flag. Stop. Let's, do this peacefully. And the little wolf girl, this is telling me that you are having issues with being alone. I think that you're going to gain a lot of strength over these next couple of months, because you're going to finally realize that you're not as weak as you thought you were. You're going to start coming out of your shell again. You see here with the turtle coming out of the shell. It's almost like where you didn't have a voice before, you're finally going to start having this voice and it's going to be heard. Okay? The little wolf girl with it's all right to be alone. I almost feel like I'm going to take one more here. Yeah. Orca magic. Things are going to start opening up for you, and people are going to start seeing the situation for what it actually is. I know that there's been a lot that's been going on with a certain someone trying to ruin your reputation and stuff like that. I feel like people are going to finally start seeing that person for who they are. Water always talks about deep emotional feelings. You see the whales in the background. I feel like people are finally going to start seeing him for who he is. I think there's going to be some slip ups. If he hasn't done it already, I feel like he's going to say something and it's going to slip up what he previously said. You know how they say a liar can never remember their lies? That's going to come out. He's going to slip up and people are going to start seeing him for who he really is. But I do feel like you're going to be coming out of your shell. You're going to get more comfortable with being alone. Even though there's somebody here trying to cause all this turmoil, the arguing, the fighting, all that going on, you are going to rise above it. So give it some time. Stay strong. You're going to get through this, and you are finally going to start coming out of your shell, and you're going to see a side of yourself and see the strength that you actually have. Okay? So let's get a couple more there. We got a couple more here for you because you wanted the black. Coffee cup. Savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendships. So you're going to have to really lean on that. And I've also got talking. See? Somebody's going to do too much talking, and I feel it's going to be him, and he's going to slip up. Okay? And people are going to start seeing who he really is. This also talks about an awaited message arriving, and it also talks about text messaging, calling, emails, stuff like that. So it's going to be, I think something's going to be said or done over social media. Emails, maybe. Somebody is going to talk too much, and I do believe that that is him. And I think he's going to mess up what he's trying to project and what actually is. But this is you coming out of your shell. You're gonna come out of this okay. Okay, you gotta don't show him the reaction that he's looking for, and that's what it is. They're looking for a reaction. I do feel he's got one person, and I think we all know who that is, that's really on his side and in his ear. Okay, we're going to leave Mama up there. We're going to do DD. So let's see what's going on with DD right now, especially after today. If you want to Hang on. I'm just going to throw this up, Des. I don't need them all up. If anybody else needs further instructions, they can ask one of the mods. Follow your own good advice. We got follow your own good advice. So it seems to me like he's good at telling everybody else what they should be doing, but he's not doing that himself. Okay, let's see. So this is Spirit telling him he should start following his own advice. The Black Cat, atonement. There's going to be some atonement. Let's get another one. Oops. Oh my gosh, sister, wait till you see this. Okay, so you remember what I said in yours, sister. We've got the Black Cat, which talks about atonement, things coming back into balance, and we got the Little Red Riding Hood. I'm not a victim. So this is him portraying himself as a victim. I think that people are going to start realizing he says one thing to us and does another himself. This is an atonement coming. I do feel like everything is going to be coming out. Look at the Black Crow. This always talks about bad intentions, bad deeds, false friends, stuff like that, infidelities. He's not the victim, and I think people are going to start seeing that. You see this? I'm not a victim. So I do think that it is going to finally be seen that he is not the victim in this. And people are going to really start realizing that. And I think he's even coming to start realizing this. So let's see what else we can get. Yeah. And here too, it's like losing the magic, like losing the touch to be able to convince people of something other than what it is. Atonement and rebalance. I think things are going to really start balancing out. Especially, like I said, I don't want to get all into it, but especially with what's going on today and what he did, and you having to go into your pocketbook again, this is all going to rebalance. So don't worry about it. And this is his. This is for him. See the scarecrow? Stop being one way in front of other people and something else behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Atonement is coming. He's not the victim, and I do think that that is going to come out. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards here. Mom Mary is next, does she want the black? Oh, wedding rings. A couple more here. Wedding rings and love. He's found what he believes is love somewhere. He's all in. I think, we kind of knew this anyway, but it's almost like he's putting everything below this. This is what he is wanting. He wants to move on. He wants this new love. He wants to be with this person, and he's going to do anything and everything he can to get what he wants. Also with this, the atonement and being shown he's not a victim, this is going to be seen by so many people. Like, people are finally going to catch on to him, and he's going to have to atone to his sins. I think that there's going to be a few things that are not going to be going his way, especially with things that he has been doing lately. This is what he's looking for, but I don't think that's what he's going to get. But that's what he's looking for. He wants to just move on like nothing else has happened. Okay, Mom Mary. Might as well leave that up. Okay, Mom Mary, let's see what we got for you this week. This wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. Mortality. Life's brief. It's yours to live. It's almost like putting someone in their place. Like finally putting someone in their place. Hello, Nan. Yeah, nonsense. Yeah, somebody see this? Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Things are going to start being revealed here too. I think that it's about time she stands her ground with certain things and makes how she feels. I think she's going to be finding out a lot more things that she didn't know either. So, Mary, there's going to be a lot of things coming out in the coming months. I do feel like somebody's going to be finally put in their place, and you're going to have the upper hand. Because somebody's trying to hide something. They're trying to hide something here, and I think you are going to find out about it. Okay, so let's get some clarification cards on the nonsense and mortality. So something's going to happen here where things are going to start looking up for you, and I think you're going to have the upper hand in something is what I'm feeling. So this could also be somebody taking a back seat because they know that you hold too much information. I don't know. Hang on. There's one. And there's two. See the little wolf girl. It's all right to be alone. Both you and Des have got this. This could be a moving on from something. Catacaustical in the Priestess of Times. The time has come. The time to act is now. You see the snake. It's time to cut the head off the snake. So I do believe, like I said over here, I think in the next few months, there's going to be a lot of things coming out. And I feel like you're going to find out something that's really going to give you the upper hand and shut somebody up. I do feel here, too, that there may be a move coming. Because the little wolf girl, just like Des got, it's all right to be alone. You got to find that sometimes being alone or without certain people is a blessing in disguise. Okay. I do feel like, and it's saying it right here. It's time to cut the head off the snake. It's time to start living for you and doing what's best for you. Okay. But I do feel there's some information that's going to be coming out here where you're going to have the upper hand. I see ya, Mama. I see you there. Mama is, Mary is Lucky Strike, yes. Yes, I know. Sister. That is Dez's mother-in-law. Okay, Mama, let's see what we got for you here. There's one. What is it? Keys on a ring. See? Keys on a ring talks about decisions coming, many options, being strung along, stuff like that. You see it right there. Many options. Decisions are about to be made. That's what I said over here. You're going to have options. See, and healthy choices. This is about making choices. See, yes, the time to act is now. This is about starting to make healthy choices that are good for you. Standing up and taking a stand here. Because I feel it here. Like the nonsense has got to stop. And I think you're going to have somebody backed in the corner with some information that comes your way. Time for self-love and self-care. Okay, making healthy choices. And this is the many options and some decisions you're going to have to make. Keys on a ring sometimes means either a new vehicle, a new place to live, a new home. Choices are going to be there. You're going to have actual choices now. Okay, so this is coming. So I think whatever you felt like you couldn't get out of right now, you're going to be given some choices. Okay, so Bruce wants Black Deck 2. Let's see what's going on with Bruce right now. What is going on and what is coming for Bruce? There it is. It went flying. It is way over there. Curious and curiouser. Things being discovered. Inquiries. See the white glove? He's got a lot to hide. The white glove symbolizes, you know, when you don't want to leave fingerprints or evidence behind, you wear a white glove. So I feel like there's a lot of things that he's trying to cover up, but it's also saying that there's things that are going to be discovered because you can see the white gloves come off. So there's things that are going to be discovered. Let's get some clarification on it. Why is he? I think he's going to wonder too how you got information that you got. Let's see. Delicate fairy interference. Change is good, but yes, it can hurt. So you see this, how it's almost like, okay, Orca magic again. Deep emotional stuff is going to be coming down and knocking down his door. Let's take one more. Especially with the Orca magic coming out. Elizabeth and the lion, it's time to become a leader. It's like time to tame the lion. And you can see in the back how she's standing here in the back and she's got her arm across, almost like holding onto the fur. It's like the wings on there. To me, this is, you're finally going to be able to take control of something. But I do feel like this woman in the background is going to be holding him back. Okay. Here too, it's going to be deep and emotional. And here it's, the changes are going to hurt. Delicate fairy interference. People that he thought was on his side could be turning on him. Or this could also be information, because there's a rat there too. Information coming out that he never thought would come out. Somebody ratting him out, stuff like that. So I do feel like with this, he's going to go through a dark time. But I do feel with this here, Elizabeth and the lion, he's not going to feel as much in control as he is right now. Something's going to be discovered that's going to really hit him below the belt. Somebody's going to rat on something. He's not going to be happy about this. I also feel like I want to see what I get here if I get a health card that comes out, because I feel like there's something with his health. There's something about his health. Something's... I want to see what comes out here, because I feel like there's something with his health too that's going to catch him right off guard. So we got abundance, trying to keep a positive mindset. This is manifesting what you want also. So something is going to come in abundance. Paradise. This is happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Enjoying paradise type thing. So I feel like almost like he thinks he's got it made right now. But I feel like there's also something with health coming. So I don't know if he's been having health problems, but I do see something with health also. And he wants almost like somebody waiting hand and foot, but that's not going to happen. Okay, he's going to see that he's lost control. I feel with him, it's all about control. It's all about control. And when he doesn't have control, he goes into a tizzy. So I feel like that control thing is about to end. Kathy Redmond, my adult son Matthew died in November. I am so sorry for your loss. At his own hand. See, you shouldn't be telling me that stuff. I want to see if it comes out in the read, but okay. At his own hand, would love to hear a message from him and that he is okay. Okay. I've got you, Kathy. And your son, Matthew? Okay. Marie Burks. Marie wants to hear from Grandma Jane. So we'll do Marie, and then we'll take a couple-minute break. Oh, let me get Mama back over here. Okay, Marie, let's see. Oh, I better write this down before I forget. Okay. Let's see what we got for you this week, Marie. And you got two. Clock time. Are you under some kind of pressure? Somebody rushing you into something? Such a curious dream. Returning to reality and coming home. Such a curious dream. I'm feeling like somebody is trying to pressure you into making either a decision or doing something that you're not ready to do. And it's almost like I think you've thought about it. Let me get some more cards. Let's see why this is here. Why is such a curious dream and clock time? Because I feel like you're being pressured or being pushed to do something that you're either not ready for and this could be somebody resurfacing from your past too. Yeah, again, American Magic, keeping emotional. Snake Princess, the Serpentine Path to Power. I'm going to get another one for the Orchid Magic. Yeah. Yeah, see, here we go again. With the, here where I said you're being put under pressure to choose something, we've also got it here too with the two kitties. You must choose. So I feel like you're being pressured to either do something or choose between one of two things. Such a curious dream. It's almost like you're thinking more along the lines like it could be a fairy tale when this could actually be something that is not in your best interest. And I think you really need some time. Don't let them pressure you. I think you need some more time to think about this. We've got the snake, can't talk today, the Snake Princess, which tells me you're in a position of some kind of power. So either making this choice is going to put you into a position of power, or you're in a power position right now where somebody else is awaiting your decision and really needing. And that's what I think it is somebody is putting the pressure on you because they want things a certain way. And they feel if you have too much time to think about it, that you may not make the right decision that will be best for you. Okay. So I do feel whatever this is, whoever's pressuring you to make this decision, you really need to take a little bit more time to think about it, because I do think that you are in the power position. It's almost like whatever choice you make is going to decide that other person's road that they take or fate type thing. But I do see that if you make the decision too quick, you're going to make the wrong one. So really take some time to look at the pros and the cons of each. And don't let people pressure you into making snap decisions, okay? Because they're doing it for their own gain, not in the best interests of you. So really take time to think this through before you make this decision, okay? And you wanted to hear from Grandma Jane. Don't let people pressure you into doing things that you're either not ready to or that you need more time to think about. The world's not going to stop tomorrow. You know what I mean? So take the time that you need. You got 2. Whoa, 3. And this is what I mean, you guys. Sometimes I'm going to put that on top because it came out last. You're guaranteed 1 from here and 2 from here and 1 from here. Or from here. But if 3 come out or I need another card, I pull them. You got 2 from here. So you do sometimes get an added bonus. Grandma Jane, soulmates. And this is around emotions and feelings. Okay? It's almost like you guys can feel what even when she was here in the physical world, she could feel how you felt without even asking you. And she's saying that it's the same now. She still feels your happiness and your pain equally, okay? The water, this is almost like, this reminds me of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. When I see the water, it always tells me that it's deep and emotional, okay? So know that she is watching over you and she does feel your feelings also, okay? And she's saying that sit quietly and think of her and you will feel her, okay? So much better now. Again, look at the water, how calm and still, the end of the rainbow. She's saying she's much better now. So I feel like she was suffering when she was in the physical world with a lot of ailments. And she's saying now that those things are no longer affecting her. Things are so peaceful and calm. It's almost like hitting the jackpot. Okay, she wants you to know she's okay. And she sees she's no longer in pain. So I do feel that she was in a lot of physical pain when she was here in the physical world. That's no longer affecting her anymore on the other side. So she wants you to know this. Okay? So that's for you, my dear. Okay, so let's take a short break and we will come back. We still have Ms. Michelle, who wants to hear from Grandpa Omar, and Kathy Redmond, who wants to hear from her son, Matthew. We will do those when we come back. Let's just take a short break. During the break, if you do want a read, please get your read request in and we will get back to it. So go grab yourself a coffee, go potty, whatever you need to do. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes time. All right, we are back. We are back. Let me get my chat back up here. All right. Ms. Michelle wants to hear from Grandpa Omar. Let's see what's going on with you, Ms. Michelle. Get your chair pulled back in here. Let's see what we got going on for you, Miss Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got going on for you, Michelle. And don't forget, whatever messages you get, it could be from your grandfather, it could be from other spirit who love and care about you, that want you to know certain things. Don't forget, they see everything when they are on the other side. Okay, Michelle. Hope that's too many. Life B, the mini reads are $15 US super chat. If you would like a mini read, we can do that for you. I'm so sorry for your loss. Your baby brother, 55. Wow, that's young. Okay, I did give another shuffle just to see if anything else wanted to come out. I want to be queen. So what this tells me is it stands for declaring freedom and passing some kind of test. So I don't know if somebody is either testing your patience or you're testing you somehow, but I feel like this is finally standing up for yourself. Finally showing somebody that it also can stand for, like, if somebody thinks they can do something and get away with it, that you're not going to notice. It can talk about that too. That's why we go in for the clarification cards, to find out exactly what is going on here for you. Ooh, there's one. Let's see what that is. Dragonfly and mermaid. Some kind of wonderful news. Like maybe finally getting to a place where, you know, you should be able to just relax, lay back, not have any worries. Let's see. Declaring freedom, passing a test. Whoa. Let's see what you got, my dear. The mermaid. You've got like the dragonfly mermaid, and you got the mermaid of immersion. And you got little Olin. Feeling light as a feather. Yeah, I feel like there's something. If this isn't happening right now, it is coming very, very shortly, Miss Michelle. It's almost like something's coming your way, and you finally feel like you got your power back to make decisions that are right for you. And it's almost like somebody is really testing either your patience or your commitment to something, because I got commitment over here too. Complete committed. And I think that you're really committed to moving forward now. It's not going to please everybody. I do see a little fire in the background here. I think that there's been some arguing over certain things. But I do feel like you're going to come out on top, that the decisions you make are really going to benefit yourself. I feel like there could be somebody maybe trying to sway you one way or the other. But it's time. This is telling me it's time to stand your ground. This is time for you to declare, look, this is the life I've got to live. I can't keep doing things based off of how others are going to feel. So I feel a lot of the times you've maybe held back because you're scared to hurt other people's feelings, or other people wouldn't be happy with that decision that you made. So it's almost like you've had enough of it. This is surrounding you. And I think that you fight a lot with your head and your heart. But I do see you coming out on top, that things are finally going to start falling into place and going in your favor. I think there was a little bit of a time there where you were kind of worried about how things were going to progress or things were going to go. But you don't have to worry about it. I do see things going in your favor. I do see this being, if this is a decision you have to make, I feel like you're making the right decisions. The people that are upset maybe by your decisions will come around. But you got to be fully committed to standing your ground here, okay? Because the mermaid of immersion, you have to jump in both feet. There's no halfway here. It's either a yes or a no. It's either going forward or staying where you are. And I feel like it's time to move forward. Things that served you in the past really aren't working for you right now. And I feel like this opportunity or this decision that you make is going to really change your future. And this is the wisdom. This is also having wisdom. And I feel like you already know what's best for you. It's just, I feel like you're battling head over heart or heart over head. You can't do that. You can't worry about how others are going to perceive it or, worry about what they're going to think about it. I see a little bit of, head banging heads here, but I think that the decision that you make is the best one. You may question yourself on it, but I do feel like this is what's going to project you and propel you forward. Okay. Other people, if they love you and they care about you, they'll come around and they'll understand that. Okay. Grandpa Omar. Okay, Grandpa Omar, do you have a message? Here it is. From Ms. Michelle. He's sending you so much love. You see the heart here? He says, even from above, I am sending you so much love. Watching over you. I don't know if you feel sometimes, when you get almost like, it feels like something's touching your face, but there's nothing there. That's him. He's watching over you and making sure that he's protecting you the best that he can. I feel like even when he was in the physical world, you were his favorite. Okay. And he's saying, look, even though I'm gone, I'm still here and I'm still loving you and sending my love down. He says, you'll be able to feel it when he's around you. So if you're feeling like kind of weird sometimes, like, oh my God, I just felt something, that's him. Okay. And he is watching over you. He's going to try and give you subtle messages. You gotta pay attention for them though. So that was for you, Miss Michelle. Okay, let me just go and turn my heat down a bit here, you guys. Whew. I had to crank up the heat this morning because it was really cold, damp, and chilly. And now it's like way too hot. Cup of color. Hello, darling. Oops. Let me just get you written down here just in case internet goes out or something. And I don't think the power will go out. The storm's settled down a little bit. But even if it did go out, you guys, you can always come back and I would finish any reads that I hadn't done already. Ugh. Okay, so we'll give you the black deck. I don't know if you're going to get those answers here, Cup of Color, but we will. It's whatever Spirit wants to give you. It's not precise. We're not asking precise questions in the mini reads, but I will say that as I'm shuffling, and we will see if we can get some answers on that. It's whatever Spirit thinks you need to know. Don't forget, they're on the other side. They see everything. So you may get some messages that, gives you some little insight that you don't know that may help you make that decision. Okay. So we got Kathy that I'm doing right now, and then it'll be you, Cup of Color. So just watch for those messages in there that may help you make those decisions if you don't get a direct answer. Okay. Cheryl Bois, hello. Hey, Kathy wants to hear from son Matthew, who passed away in November of 2022. And like I said, I just said to Cup of Color, this applies to you too. You may get your full reading may be from him. That's going to be up for you to decipher where these messages, who's sending you these messages. But these are your loved ones from the other side in spirit that are sending you the messages that they feel you need to hear. Okay? Okay. Kathy Redmond. This wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. What have we got for you? Finding the lesson. Okay, you see the gentleman leaving here. A lot of people around talking, somebody whispering in somebody's ear. So with this, it's like you got to discover a purpose in a situation. That's what learning the lesson is talking about, is, you know, really discovering what lesson was there to learn. Impossible things, working through the disbelief and taking leaps, new perspectives. Okay, so these are going hand in hand. Watch for the butterflies, white butterflies. Okay, the butterfly is here, which tells me that that is one of the ways that he is going to show you when he is around. Watch for the white butterflies. White butterflies are always spirit. Okay, so watch for the white butterflies. Also, I've got the dragon fly down here. You can see it there. I do think this is your son coming through, especially with this here, find a lesson. I feel like now that he is on the other side, he wishes he could go back and redo this because he feels he made some wrong choices. I know that you said that he had passed November. He's saying to me that he would have done things over. He would have done things differently, because I feel with this, he's saying that he should have known better. So please don't put in chat or anything how he passed unless you want to at the end of the read, because I don't want any information. But I'm finding here, we'll see more when we get the clarification cards. It's almost like he knew better. So I feel like he did something that he knew he shouldn't have done, or gone somewhere he knew he shouldn't have gone. And something happened. But with the impossible things too, it's almost like he's seen life through rose-colored glasses. Like almost like he was living a fantasy life. Maybe not seeing things for what they were, instead seeing things the way he just wanted them to be. That's why we get the impossible things. It's almost like you could be in one of the worst situations in your life and you always want to see the good in it. So sometimes you don't see things for what they actually are. I feel like there's people that were in his circle also that he shouldn't have trusted. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Let's see what we get for the clarification cards. Why did you bring those cards out? Because I do feel like this is your son. I feel like he was one that I may take another card because I feel like there's another card to come out. Once upon a midnight jury. So I don't know if this happened at night with him, but that's what I'm getting here, that it happened at night. And I feel like he was very creative, or tried to do things outside of the box, like not in the conventional way. And that could have been one of his downfalls. A loyal guardian. Was he trying to protect somebody? Because I'm feeling like He knew he shouldn't have done this. He knew he shouldn't have been where he was. And I'm also getting a loyal guardian. That's what I see. I need another card. I feel like he was trying to protect some, the unending sadness of looking back. And to me, this signifies like a cockroach. Okay. So to me, it's almost like there was a lot of people that really took from him. But this also is telling me that he sees the regret, the grief. He says that you keep replaying this over and over and over. He doesn't want you to do that. He doesn't want you to do that because he's telling me he's seeing you crying. He's seeing how hurt you are, and he's seeing regret. So you don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but he's saying that it wasn't your fault. Like there's nothing that would have changed his mind at that point. So this to me is something maybe that he was doing. I don't know if you maybe found out that he was doing certain things and tried to deter him from doing that. But I feel like he's saying you keep replaying it over and over and over. He says it's not your fault. I don't know if you're feeling guilty over this. I want to see what comes out in the message from heaven. But he's saying that he made choices. He expressed things his own way, did things his own way. So I'm getting something like a stubborn side to him, but also a very soft side too, that maybe a lot of people didn't see that soft side. But I also feel like he was trying to protect somebody else, either somebody else's feelings or physically protecting someone else. And I feel like this was in his nature. So I think he could have done some things that he normally wouldn't do. Maybe put himself even in a position where he shouldn't have, that he should have known better, because I see it here. So if those are questions that you needed answered, I don't know, but these are things that he feels you need to know. Especially this one here, the unending sadness of looking back and replaying things over and over. He doesn't like seeing you sigh. Okay, let's get a message from heaven from Matthew, please, for your mom, Kathy. Get a message, please, for your mom, Kathy. I feel this whole read is from him. And one just fell on the floor. Let me grab it. See, oops, hang on a sec. Something's going on here with my stool. Okay. See? He's reaching out to you. He's hugging you from above. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Remember I told you here that he doesn't want you to keep replaying it over and over and over and over? I'm getting it here too. The guilt. He's worried about you holding on to some kind of guilt. He doesn't want you to do that. Okay? He doesn't want you to worry. Doesn't want you to hold on to this guilt that you're holding on to. I have no more earthly worries. So whatever this was that was bothering him when he was in the physical world, it's like, I'm not worried about it anymore. Out of his control. He's going forward. Like I said, once on the other side, it is magical on the other side. Does he wish he would have done things differently? Yes, I got it up here. But he's saying, I can't go back. What's done is done. But he's also saying he wants you to stop replaying the past and stop worrying. Stop feeling guilty. He says he says, I was very stubborn. Okay, so even, I don't know what this is that he's trying to tell you. This message isn't for me. I can only relay what I'm getting. But whatever this is that you're holding on to, he wants you to let it go. He wants to see you smiling and laughing again, because he says, all I see is a sadness. Okay? He's also apologizing. And it's not for, my throat's gone very dry. Is there something that you found out happened after his death that he did while he was here in the physical world? He's apologizing. He's kind of giggling. So I don't know if this was a joke or this was something that he had you convinced that he didn't do, but he actually did do. He's also apologizing for lying to you. Whatever that means, that's coming to me with this. He's apologizing for something that he lied to you about not long before his passing. So I would say the weeks, maybe a month leading up to his passing, he lied to you about something, and he's saying, I'm very sorry for that. And like I said over here, he was saying, I wish I could do it all over again. I would have made better decisions, different choices. I would have lived differently. Okay. So that is for you, Kathy. And I'm so sorry about the passing of your son. Cup of color. I need to take a drink first of my coffee because my throat got really dry with that last read for some reason. I don't know why. All right. Cup of color. Let's see what's going on. Now, this may give you some direction. It may directly answer what you want to know. Or it may give you things, like I said, when Spirit's on the other side, don't forget they see everything, even things that you don't see, right? So, let's see what we get for you. I hope that your questions are answered. I'm going to ask Spirit. Cup of color needs, I just got a full body shiver. Cup of color needs some answers regarding her marriage. I caught it before it hit the floor. I feel like this one wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. Look, you got 3, my dear. So somebody wants to answer some questions for you. Use your time well. Make every moment count. All must have prizes. Talks about trying to please everybody. Never jam today. Oh boy. So what do we have here? I'm going to tell you what we have here. Never jam today. This is talking about promises that never come to be, empty words, and stuff along those lines. So I think somebody's feeding you a line of crap. I think that they're saying things that they want, that they know you want to hear, just to keep maybe you from leaving. Sugar-coated BS, you know what I mean? Making promises that they never intend on keeping. And this is a trying to please everybody. So I feel like you're the monkey in the middle, and it's like, I know what's best for me, but it's not best for everybody. So you kind of take a back seat and stay maybe somewhere in a situation that you know that you should leave. So to me, and this is using your time well, okay? Because you can't go back and change what's already been done, but you can change the future, okay? We're only given one life here. So to hear this come out, especially with what you were asking, I feel like somebody is handing you a load of crap. The constant lies, promises that are constantly broken. A promise is only good if it's kept, right? Just like sorry. I hate that when people say, oh, I'm so sorry, and then turn around and do the same thing again. That's the vibe I'm getting. So we're going to get some clarification on this, but I'm feeling here like you're being fed a line of BS. I think somebody is just telling you things that they think you want to hear just to prolong the inevitable. Oh my gosh. I caught them before they fell. There's another one. You are getting a crap load. So this is the last one. These ones came out first. The black cat, yeah. Things have got to be brought back into balance. This is atonement. Somebody finally getting their just desserts for what they've done. You see, now you haven't said much. You just said it's about your marriage. But the crow, false friends, bad influences, bad vibes, dangerous situations, and also infidelity. That's what this stands for. Brother Raccoon stands for like almost like a safe place for you to go. So you could be worried about where you're going to go from here. Wondering if you're going to be able to do this on your own. I think there's a lot of financial security issues that you're worried about. Fiona and the Unicorn. Fiona and the Unicorn. It's almost like, you see her eyes, how red her eyes are there? It's almost like you've gotten to a point where you don't believe anything anymore. I do feel that there's still things that you don't know. I'm going to take another card on the Brother Raccoon. Butterflies and gloom. Yeah. After sadness, happiness returns. Okay. So even though this may not be what you had wanted to happen, I feel like I don't want to tell you what to do, but I see a great time of sadness and then things getting better. With Fiona and the Unicorn, the eyes are red. That tells me it's like, how much more of this can I take? And when I get that with atonement, it's almost like, don't let things get to the part of no return, like with your anger. I feel like things are building up, building up, building up, because that's when you're going to make mistakes. Okay? And as far as the future security, I do feel that you're going to be okay. Somebody's not going to be very happy about it. So I do feel like there could be a separation of assets or something that the other side is not going to be very happy at. That's not my concern. My concern is what is going to be coming for you. I feel you're going to be okay. I feel you're going to be okay. It's going to take a little bit of time to get things back in balance, but I feel like there's going to be a big weight lifted off you when you finally say what you need to say and make the choice you need to make. I feel like there's going to be a whole ton of weight lifted off your shoulders. Oh yeah, you wanted the black ones. Let's see the black ones here. Did you want a cup of color, more information on this, or did you want a message from heaven from somebody? I'm going to pull a couple of these for you anyway. Ooh, there's one. Let's see what we got here. Keys on a ring, a new keys to a new home. So this is the many options of making a decision. You see it here. I do feel you're going to be okay. It's going to be unconventional, but it's going to be okay. I feel like you're being just strung along right now. And I feel like you do need to make some decisions. See, the passion, separating things equally. Seduction. Third-party interference. I'm getting, did your significant other cheat? Because I've got it here and I've got it over here too, that there was an infidelity. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. That's going to keep happening. It's almost like it's in the blood. So that's what I got for you, cup of color. Let's do one more over here. golden mirror. You're dealing with a narcissist. Look at this. Narcissist, self-absorbed. They need to be put in their place. Because I feel with this too, that when you finally make your decision, I feel like you're going to be love bombed. Look at the heart in the mirror. It's almost like, oh shit, I got to do this, I got to do that, because if not, she's leaving. But I feel like it's been a one-sided relationship for a long time. Okay. So there you go, my dear. I hope that gives you some clarity. You got quite a few that came out, so your loved ones on the other side really want to help you out here. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. And he'll talk his way, but it's up to you to put an end to that, cup of color. You've got to stand your ground. You got to know you're worth more than that. You know what I mean? If you're not being treated and being respected and loved the way that you should be, you need to get the hell away from that. Like, life is too short. Life is way too short. Reading was spot on. You're so good. Oh, well, I'm glad that you like that cup of color. So does anybody else want a read? If not, we are going to wrap it up. Yes, stop allowing it. Yeah, people can only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. We'll hang out and we'll chit chat. Oh, you know what I will do? For those of you who have gotten reads, why don't we do this one? Just for fun. For those of you who have, and here's where my sister always gets upset because she never gets the F-bombs. For those of you who have got a read today, we can pull some of these just for fun. "23 years is so long." Yes, it is. It is. It's hard because in those 23 years, you know, even through the times, and you can tell me to shut up at any time, and I'm talking from experience, like, even when I left my ex finally after 12, 13 years, I pulled him out of some pretty dark places. He had nothing when he met me, and he drained my bank accounts. I paid for debts of his that he had long before he ever met me. So much happened. And I feel like you almost get comfortable because the thought of starting over or the thought of being alone outweighs what you feel is actually happening at home. You know what I mean? But the more you allow them to get away with and you stay and take it, the more they're going to do it. The more that they feel that they have you trapped and under their thumb, the less you feel like you can just walk away. You know what I mean? And that's all part of their game. It is. It's starting. You know what I did, cup of color? I used to live in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. My hometown, not his, mine. I left and moved 500 miles away up to the Ottawa Valley area in Ontario. I moved away from my hometown just to get away because I knew if I didn't, banging into him or him hunting me down or showing up the places it would be too easy to fall back into that trap. So yes, dear, I know. And you got to stay strong. Lean on the people that love and care about you. And all you can do is your best. Just know that there's more to life than this, right? And you are worthy of that. Yeah, he would suck me back in every time. I'm going to lose the business. I opened a business, started a business, paid everything to get the business up and running. I worked in the legal field. I gave up a lot of my work to start a truck and trailer repair business with him, to get him on his feet, put him through college, everything. I was working underneath trucks. And he would get drunk and everything else. And we'd get a service call for, like lights, like a transport broke down and it needs its light fits or airbags or something like that. And I would have to go out and do it because he was too drunk and passed out. I couldn't send him out. And the business would have flopped if we didn't do what we said we do, roadside assistance. So I did all the bookwork, everything. He couldn't do nothing. He was a fall down drunk and very narcissistic. Didn't matter how much I did for him. It was never enough. So yeah, I do understand. And, he would find me when I finally left him. He would find me and start crying the blues. I can't do it without you. The business is going down the tubes. And it would suck me back in again. And it just progressively got worse. So, okay, enough of that. I just hope, Cup of Color, and I send you the strength to do what is best for you. Okay? So let's pull some of these for you guys. Des is up first. I'm going to go through the list of people who have paid for reads. And let's pull. Pick one thing beyond your control and let it go just like that. Busy, transcending BS. There you go, sis. That's pretty close. Okay, let's take, DD. Slow the F down. Take a hint from a sloth. That was for your DD there. Let's pull one from Mama. Carp effing DM. Seize the day. YOLO, you only live once. That's for Mom Mary. Well, let's pull one for Bruce. Like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. Give me Nirvana, I can dance to. Yeah. Bruce. Okay. Marie Burks. No less than the effing stars. You are a child of the universe. And these are just playful, you guys. Ms. Michelle. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad shit. Breathe like you know how. Who was that for? Was that Miss Michelle? Okay, Kathy Redmond. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Silence your inner critic. Oh, look at it. Cup of Color. Let's pull one for you. What's one thing you're grateful for? Blessed AF as F. So see, it's even telling you here you're going to be blessed. So there we go. I love these cards, you guys. So with that, you guys, I think we will wrap it up for the day. Let me get these back in the box here. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. And I do send you all the strength that I can, Cup of Color. Do what's best for you, hon. Never mind what anybody else is going to think. Do what's best for you. Okay? But I do see you being okay. It's going to be rough waters for a bit, but do what's best for you. Okay? I love you to the moon and back, and know that you're in our heart. Kathy Redmond, prayers to you, my dear, for the passing of your son. May God give you all his strength, and I hope that your read gave you some information that can maybe set you a little bit at ease. Mary Michael, hey, she didn't see your request. I got in a few minutes ago. Jumped on just to see what was happening. A request? Where's the request? Mary Michael, what do you mean? What do you mean, Mary Michael? Are you still here? Oh, sister, if you do, yeah, get them in now. If you want one for Aunt Bernie and another one for me, get them in now because I'm going to be wrapping up. I hope you have a good day, Cup of Color. I really am sending you strength. Des, let me message her. She probably sent me a message, but my phone was updating, so it went off. Hi, Diantress Martinez. Diantress Martinez, hello. Just sent message for 2 more. Yeah, I just messaged her too. So if she does want one, she's got to get the request in now. We'll hang out for another couple minutes to see if she comes back on. I know she's dealing with a bunch of stuff at the house, so. Yeah, my phone is updating, so she probably sent me a message, but. Mary Michael says, we all live for the miniseries. Dad's calls are live. Yeah, it's no joke. Okay, I just sent her a message, so. So if anybody else would like one, there is the instructions if you do want one. I was going to wrap up, but I'm waiting for Des to come back. Apparently she wanted a read. Okay, hang on a sec, you guys. Mary Michael says, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it either. I'm telling you, I'd be losing my shit. Oh, no. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse for her. She's on a septic system. And it filled and everything was coming back into the house. So she's dealing with that. And now there's other things that popped up. So we'll hang out for a couple minutes, see if anybody else wants a read. Please get it in now while we wait to see if she's going to come back. Okay, I just sent another message and we'll see. I don't know if she wants me to wait for her or not. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Yeah, she's only got the one hand, but she's got her mother-in-law there. And she's got my older niece who's 17. So she's got a lot of help there right now. But there's other things that are happening too with her ex that is not good. So yeah, I don't think she's gonna, with what's going on there, I don't think she's gonna come back. So okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, let you guys go for now. And maybe we'll do another one midweek. If you guys are in for that, would you be interested in another one? Maybe Thursday. We can do another one Thursday. I'll get one, but I have to go fill out the form. Okay. I can wait for you, Mary Michael. That gives her a little bit more time to get back in here too. If you would like to do that, Mary Michael, we wait for ya. Fasten my seatbelt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just go back here. Dez's mini-series. I like that. Dez's mini-series. So much comes out in her reads. It's like, it's scary. And it's even worse, like, because we'll be FaceTiming or chit-chatting or texting or whatever, and I'll get something and I'll say, oh, Des. And she'll go, no, come on now. And then it usually happens 99% of the time, very quickly. And things that are out of her control. So I'm just texting her here. Hang on a second. Okay, Mary Michael, my good old buddy Frank C. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got for you, Mary Michael. I forget what just came out in her cards, too. I'd have to go back and rewatch it because that I'm wondering if it's correlating with what's happening right now. She comes back. She's going to be peeved off, I'm telling you, with what's going on over there. Oh. I wish I could be there. Yeah, Gabby told me on phone with Popo. It's like, oh God, here we go. Does it correlate with what you just had read? It's like, oh my God, don't tell me, sister. Don't tell me. It's going to be interesting. Okay, Mary Michael. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, let me pull my chair in. Oh, why is this hitting? What is it hitting on? Hang on a second, you guys. I've got a little stool under here and it keeps hitting on something. Drive me crazy. Okay. That's better. Okay. Yeah, Gabby just sent me a message, sister, so I can just imagine. Don't say nothing, though, sister, because if you're going to get another read, I want to see what's going to come out. Oh, that one kind of came too, so we will take both. Okay, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. I love this card. And not... See the shark? Somebody's coming at you. Somebody keeps like... When I get this, it's almost like they're holding out... You know when you hold out a carrot to a horse to get him to come to you, and then as soon as the horse gets there, they take it away? I feel like you're being played with. And whoever this is that's playing with you is showing themselves as a shark. So somebody who does not have your best intentions. And it's almost here like, see, like around here, like, I almost feel like this person is really out to hurt you. Following the white rabbit. I think somebody's giving you some bad advice in dealing with this, but let's see. So, sis, if you do want those reads, you got to get them in now. Scared Beetle of Armor tells me that you've always got to... It's like this person... Remember I said here, it's like somebody's coming at you. Constantly. It's always like you got to be on guard for something. What the hell? What's going on here? Strange companions in stranger places. Oh, look at this. There's somebody really coming at you, Mary Michael. Somebody that's trying to break you down. Really trying to break you down. And this is somebody that you once loved. This is somebody very close to you. Coming at you, telling you false narratives. I wouldn't believe this person as far as you could throw them. I feel like somebody keeps giving you advice or telling you what you should be doing. And it's almost like you've constantly got your guard up. You don't know what this person is going to do next. And this is... It's almost like you've got to outwit this person, because fighting them with strength and knowledge and stuff like that, like, I know you did this because here's the proof. It's not working. It's almost like you got to outwit them to finally put this person in their place. I feel almost like there's constant things going on that this person is constantly thinking up ways to get to you. And this is what you are going to finally have to do. And there's somebody, see the rat? There's somebody that's either telling this person information that they shouldn't be. You know, the saying, and I say this to my sister all the time, loose lips sink ships. You've got a rat that's around you that is bringing information to somebody else, and that somebody else is constantly coming at you. And I don't know if sometimes you think, like, how would they have known that? It's somebody in your inner circle that's bringing them information or even making stuff up, lies and trickery, to have this person keep coming at you. And I don't know if you've been feeling this lately, but I see things finally calming down a bit and then something else coming. And it's like, are you kidding me? That's why the beetle's here. Okay, your beetle armor. It's like you constantly have to defend yourself against this person. This is somebody that's close to you in your friend group. You've got to really evaluate who you're telling. And you know what you can do? Remember I told you got to outsmart them? Say something to this person and only to them, and see how quickly it gets back to this other person that keeps coming at you. Do that one by one, in your, and this is close-knit friends, somebody that you never would think would do this to you or repeat what they're telling you, what you're telling them. So take one friend at a time and say different things to different friends to see what gets back. You know what I mean? So if you just say, oh yeah, I did this yesterday and I can't let him know about this or her know about this. Give it a few days and see how long it takes for that to get back to this person. That's how you're going to catch who's leaking stuff that they shouldn't be. Because I feel like there's somebody that's opportunistic, that's taking an opportunity, feeling that they're going to benefit something by doing this behind your back. Or they're overly jealous of you and just like to see you constantly have to battle. You got a not so good friend in your group. You got to watch out for that. Okay, Frank C. Just so you gotta stop telling people this stuff, that you got to find out who it is. And that's how you're going to find out who it is. You got to outwit them. So tell them something totally that's not true and see how quick it gets back to you. And only tell one person. And you're going to find the mole. Uh-oh. Frank C. is seeing all your thoughts. And this is almost like, see this? So I don't know if he's saying, yes, do this, go about this. This is how you're going to find out who's stabbing you in the back and who's doing things to constantly make you feel like you have to protect yourself. But that's what I'm getting. When I see this, like, blow it up, blow it up. But he's also seeing how this is affecting you, and he's not happy about it. But it's going to be blown out of the water. That you got to go about this, like, outwit them. Okay? And he's watching over you. He says that's the way to do it. So I don't know if that's the type of person he was too. Like, okay, I'm going to find out who it is. And like very witty and very sneaky in how doing things to find out other things. That's what I'm getting here. And when I seen this right away, it's like, yep, that's how she's got to do it. Okay? But yeah, whoever this is keeps bringing information back to the enemy. You got to be careful about that because they love seeing you have to constantly battle and protect yourself and stand up for yourself. They get some kind of humor out of that. I don't know. To me, it's sickening, but there's people like that. Des. Oh, Mama's pick. Yes. Mama's pick. There's Mama. Oh, you want another one for yourself again? It's okay. Okay, so, and you want one for Bernadette. And both black cards. I gotcha. Forgot about those black cards. Next time. Here, I'm gonna pull a couple for you, Mary Michael. Well, that's Frank C. And like, as soon as I seen that, it's like, yeah, blow it out of the water. But yeah, you can see your thoughts. So let's pull a couple of these for you, Mary Michael, before we get to Des. There's one. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's take these. Girl with the snake. Narcissistic. Being charmed or used. See? So that's just backing up what we just said. There's somebody there that's a snake in your... Look at Grim Reaper. This relationship is over. No second chances. No second chances. Don't give this person more chances to do what they've been doing all along. The dragonfly. See? Being lighthearted, finding out. Things coming to light. Change with it and then heal. Okay? Find out who that person is. And then distance yourself. Like, you really got to cut off ties. Can Frank tell you the winning lottery? He sees your thoughts. Okay. Okay, Des. Oh, gosh. What's going on now? Let's see. No. That was me. What's going on now? There's one. Let's see what's going on. Uncertainty. Uncertainty. Look at the toxic crap. The wheels are just turning. So to me, Des, with you, this is your wheels turning, and it's like a constant battle. Constant battle, wheels turning about this toxicity that's around you. Let's see. Choosing what's going to become. Okay, let's see. Use the numbers, Mary Michael, that come out on your cards. Like, you see how this is 39. Add those two together is 12. Add the 2 and 1, 3. So whatever cards of yours that came out, go back and look at the numbers and break them down to one number or two, depending on which lottery you're playing. You could add, if there's a 12 in the lottery, you can pick 9 and 3 is 12. You could pick number 12. These ones don't have numbers, but say your other one came out a 4 and a 0. Take the 4. Add up the numbers on your cards. Okay. Uncertainty. The mermaid and the turtle. Oh, gosh. I think you got this one in your first read, Des. The wolf. Somebody's watching over you. This is also telling me, like, generally, when I didn't have the toxicity already and the uncertainty, this would be good, but this is not. This is somebody watching your every friggin' move, and they are going to react by what they're either told or see. This is the mermaid and the turtle coming out of your shell. Really having to take charge. Yeah, see? Look at Little Red Riding Hood. These cards came out in your previous reads. Don't let yourself become a victim. When this is coming out now, I forget which read this came out in, but this is, I think, the last time it came out in one of your reads. I think it was DD's, if I'm remembering correctly, saying he's not the victim. You're the victim. Okay? But you got to stop victimizing yourself also, because I feel like you're saying and doing things that's giving him the power to victimize you. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop showing those reactions to what he's doing, because coming out of your shell here, this is a whole new you, okay? Doing things differently than what you did before. And I feel like you are doing that, and you see the tears in the eyes. I know you're not happy about maybe some things that you've got to say or do, but by feeling so sorry for somebody else, you're putting yourself at risk, okay? And the wolf moon watching over you, okay? I know mama's animals were the same as mine, the wolf, the wolf, the wolf. But this is, the wolf is out to get you. The wolf is out. Look at the marks he's putting on you, okay? You got to stop allowing him to victimize you. You are the victim in this, but you're opening the door to allow him to victimize you more. If you get what I'm saying. All this uncertainty and everything, it's got to stop. Know what you got to do it accordingly, and stop feeling bad for the people at the other end of it. See the tears? He's toxic. You got to stop caring about what you say and do, how it's going to affect him, and put yourself and the kids first. Who cares how it affects him anymore? Like, look at what he did today. So, oh, we want the black cards. And he's gonna try and continue to victimize you, because he knows, it's a narcissist. He knows how to get to you. The Sword and the Rose talks about truth, revolution, severity, protection, power. The truth is going to come out. I think that came out in your first read, that people are going to start seeing him really for what he is. You just got to stay strong and stop letting him get you so upset and re-victimizing you over and over, because he's still, even though he's no longer living there and he's got his own play, he still is victimizing you. You got to stand strong. The dragonfly, finding out things coming to light. See, I told you. It's going to come to light what he's doing, and it's not going to go in his favor. The mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, delude, gaslighting is exactly him. The mask is going to fall off. You just got to stay strong and stop letting him get to you the way he is. Do things the right way. I don't want to put out too much, but there's something in place to protect you. And he's going to do everything that he can to try and get you off track. Tarot Destroyer. Go away. Block. Sister, block, please. Oh, I can do it right here. Hang on. Okay, thank you. People like that need to get a life. Just by the name, like they're out to destroy others. Like, you've got some serious issues, Tarot Destroyer. There's your 2 seconds of fame. Okay, so Bernadette. Hang on a sec, you guys. I'll leave Mama there. Kathy Redmond, I pray for those who grieve and mourn should be added into my list. So sorry for your loss. Aw, thank you, Mary Michael, for that. Okay, Bernadette. Let's see what's going on with Bernadette. Whoops. Strange encounters. Strange encounters. Believe. For Bernadette. Strange encounters. That's not always a bad thing. I see the crown on top of the head. I see the unicorn. Fantasies becoming reality. Finally getting ahead. I love the blue dress. I feel like there's been a lot of turmoil with you, Bernadette. You can tell by the path that you've come down. A lot of turmoil, a lot of loss. But I think things are about to turn around for you. How does this person keep coming back? Thank you, K. Mitch. I don't generally get into health, Carrie. I don't like doing that because if something bad does come out, I feel like it can make them give up hope or stuff like that. I've done reads where things about health do come out, where somebody, unbeknownst to me, has had a health issue, and it's come out in the cards that somebody's suffering a health issue, and it was serious. It was really serious. And I mean, I didn't specifically ask for it to come out, but I have to give what comes out. So it did come out in the read, but it also came out that you're not going to be cured, but things are going to get better. And she was diagnosed terminal, and I didn't know that, that she only had a certain amount of time to live. I said, you got a lot of years ahead of you still. And believe it or not, Tarot Destroyer, piss off. Hang on, you guys. Let me just get rid of this. Thank you, K. Mitch. I'll block them. I think I can block over here. Hang on. Just give me a sec, you guys. I just reported the account to Google, to YouTube. Okay, hang on a sec, you guys. This is how we're going to stop them. There we go. Just give me a second, you guys. I'm reporting the channel and each of these. All right. That should do it. There we go, you guys. Okay. They've been reported to YouTube and all their comments have been hidden and reported. The channel I've sent right to through my YouTube creator. We can send direct messages. So Tarot Destroyer, bye-bye. Okay, so Strange Encounters, believing. It tells me that things are going to start going a lot better for you. Sorry about the interruption there, you guys. My mods couldn't get rid of them. Kept blocking them, but they kept coming back, so. Yeah, timing them out is good too. You can time them out and read them, but I've got it blocked now so they can't come back in. Okay, so a time to say goodbye. Something's about to end. Okay, so to me, this is the troubling times. You see the ups and downs here and things lost. The dead tree in the back tells me about things lost. It could be even lives lost. And the really ups and downs here that you've been going through, Bernadette. I feel like those times are coming to an end, which if you can see the picture here, it's almost like a little dragon. It looks all happy now, wrapping themselves around you. So I feel like whatever this was that was full of ups and downs, stuff like that, I feel like those times are coming to an end. I feel like even people that maybe didn't treat you so nice before are going to come around. I see a change coming. I've also got a loyal guardian. So I feel like somebody is really going to stick up for you and come to your aid. Yeah. Artemis of the Forest. This is somebody coming to your aid. I feel like things are going to finally start turning around for you, settling down. I think that you're finally going to be free of a lot of things that used to bother you in the past. And I think it's with certain people individually, maybe people that have caused you problems in the past. I feel like it's finally going to tame down. And I get with this, even, you may have to say goodbye to a lot of people or things that you've become accustomed to that no longer are going to be serving your purpose. I think once you get rid of the negativity and stuff like that, and have the loyal people around you, things are really going to start looking up. I see this coming. I think it's been a long time coming, but I do see somebody coming to your rescue, somebody really standing up for you, taking your side and helping you put people in their places and where they belong. So you have something to look out for here. A little bit of reprieve from what you're used to. The hard times and stuff like that are going to settle. And I do think that you're going to be a little bit more happier going forward. Looking at your photos. Yeah. Making new memories. This is all about making new memories. Okay. So I know there's going to be people that you miss, but you have to get rid of the negativity to go forward. Okay. Soulmates, a partnership agreement and a soul contract. This is the same as this, as far as I'm concerned. Somebody is going to be coming to your rescue. Somebody's going to be standing up for you and putting people in their place. And the photograph tells me about looking back, missing certain people, but also knowing that you got to move forward from that. Okay. So I do see you going forward and things finally calming down a bit in your life. Okay. Let go of the negativity, my dear. Negative people get negative stuff around you, right? You got to get rid of that. So that was for you, Bernadette. Okay, so with that, you guys, we are going to wrap it up before these trolls come back in and these people that seriously need some help. You know, I can't get mad anymore when people like that come into chat and do what they want to do. They need attention. They must not be getting it in their own life. And it's sad. You got to say a prayer for them because there's something terribly wrong in their life to be able to, come into somebody's channel and chat and do stuff like that. There's something seriously wrong. So let's say a prayer for Tarot Destroyer, and hopefully they get the help that they need and they can become a much happier person. Okay? So with that, you guys, my mother-in-law's phone, her name is Lucky Strike. Okay, so with that, you guys, I am going to let you guys all go. I'm going to give my sister a quick call, find out what's going on there. I wish you guys all the best. Have a great rest of President's Day today. Enjoy the rest of your day. And know that I think of you guys, and I am so happy to have you guys here as subscribers and be able to do these readings for you. So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.